Deliver this directly to Lady Emma. She need know the truth of her grandfather. Despite his aloof demeanour, there's none in all the land who cares for her quite like he does. Infiltrating the forest in that preposterous goblin get-up. All at the command of the chief, for her sake. He sought any means that might rid her of her nightmares, at any cost.
Well, look who it is!
Who thought I'd see you again? It is I, Grusha, the goblin. Ridiculously good looking, ain't I? Well, take a good look now, because I'm leaving Velia. There's no longer any goblin threat, thanks to you. Though that hasn't put a stop to her ladyship's nightmares. It truly does pain me to see her suffer so. And so I've made up my mind. Like you, I too shall head out into the world to broaden my horizons, leaving a feeble scout, and someday returning a knight to watch over her ladyship. I have you to thank for this as well. I hope we meet again. Until then, may hope light your way through the toughest of times.
Halt! There will be an inspection. Just playing with you. It's a joke. Now that we've resumed trade with Velia, Heidel's roads are busier than ever. Are you headed to Serendia? May I ask the purpose of your visit? Ah, I recognize the Domungot seal. Please head over to the Northern Guard camp. Oh, and there's a wagon that's running behind schedule. I'd appreciate it if you keep an eye out for it on the way.
This is a right mess. Gods above. What's to be done? My little girl was gonna be worried sick. First it was those damn goblins, and now imps are running about with pickaxes. Oh, for the love of... Oh! Oh, an adventurer. Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. If it's not too much trouble, could you gather some logs to fix my wagon? Thieves will... I'm sure my daughter's already worried sick about her old man. First it was those damn goblins, and now imps are running about with pickaxes. Oh, for the love of... Oh! Thieves will pick my wagon clean of wares if I leave it unattended. First it was those damn goblins, and now... Oh, an adventurer. Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. If it's not too much trouble, could you gather some logs to fix my wagon? Thieves will pick my wagon clean of wares if I leave it unattended. Please say you help me. I promise I'll return a favour. I'm sure my daughter's already worried sick about her old man. The quicker I can return home, the better. Yeah, this should be more than enough. I'll get it fixed up quick and head on home. You're headed to Idle, right? I'd keep an eye out for imps coming from the mines if I were you. Oh, you'd think that hero taking down Rednose and Gearth would set things straight. But there's always something, isn't there? I heard the Northern Guard camp is Iron Sword Arms. If you need a job, I'd reckon that's your best bet. You would certainly be a welcome sight. Adventurers of your caliber are hard to come by.
By the gods! Where have all the elite soldiers of Greater Serendia gone? Did they really just give us all the greenhorns? Here, of all places! Hey, you good-for-nothing louts! Just when you can't even handle a few imps with pickaxes! Ah, you must be the guest Lady Jarrett spoke of. Here's your pass. It will allow you entry into Idle. Someday they'll send me some real fighters. Can't very well make a slug into a soldier now, can I? As you can see, it's a bloody mess. Damn those imps. They used to be peaceful, obedient workers. Since we struck black stone in the mines, they've gone completely mad. The sweet fruits of our labour turned to ash in our mouths, as they say. Those in power, knowingly or not, constantly demanded more from our mine. And for our protection, they dispatch nothing but these unseasoned whelps. Look, you're Lady Jarrett's guest, so I'd rather you stay safe. Best not keep her ladyship waiting if you can help it.
By Elion's might! Could that be the one who toppled Rednose and Gearth? The saviour of Con Castle? The breaker of chains? Aye, you do justice to the rumours. You're exactly as they say. Wow! Can I shake your hand? It's such an honour.
Wow! To think that fabled adventurer would be before us. I hate to ask this of a hero, but we could really use your help before you go. For the one who felled the Phantom Knight in a single blow, this should be a mere walk in the park. Help us put our troubles in the mine to rest, would you? These greenhorn will drive me to an early grave if the imps don't get me first.
Wait! You! Don't hit me! I am not as tough as Red Nose! You beat Big Red Nose! Everyone knows you beat him! Please, don't hurt me! Red Nose was wicked, but we're not! We were wrongly punished. We're not against working. We will like it, in fact. But they refuse to feed us. We were exploded? No, exported? Exploited! Yes, we were exploited! Chemkus made us work without food. Look how weak we've become. If not for the workers who took pity on us, we would have starved to death. We're still so hungry. We have food! Now we work! Imps who don't work don't get food! No, wait. We will be exploited again. Please, stop Chemkus from terrorizing us, like you did with Red Nose. Pay? Like how Red Nose paid? Oh, I knew we could put our trust in you, adventurer. We have food! Now we work! Imps who don't work don't get food!
Felt like I waited forever and a day for you to return. How did your venture fare? The boss? You're saying you made that beast see reason? Huh? Why are you giving me that look? Well, you know how underpaid government workers are. I'm sure you understand my situation. Ah, right. I'll get that letter penned right away. Got any paper on you? Camp's fresh out. Oh, the Duke of Serendia's seal? Why, Elion, you're full of surprises, aren't you? Let's see. Right, I'll just emphasize this bit here. Oh, yes, I'll make sure I remember that. Yes. Yes, that should do it. Here you go. If you meet Lady Jarette and the Grand Chamberlain, be sure to let them know old Jemkus has the North well under control. I'd expect more understanding from someone like you. We're all just trying to make our way in the world.
Yep.
It's a pleasure to see you again. I never had the opportunity to thank you for your heroic deeds in Balanos. Yes, I heard you resolved many troubles in Balanos while I was away. My daughter extends her deepest thanks. She often felt overshadowed by her sister. Yet now, her letters are bursting with a newfound confidence. There's something I wanted to show you. I've been comparing the observational notes sent by Eileen.
Recently, with the mining of black stones from the nearby quarry, creatures contaminated by the black stones had begun appearing.
So you're Eden's walking relic. I'm Yaz. Wanna be friends? I've never been friends with a relic before, living or otherwise.
Yes, we promised to mind our manners to outsiders.
I am being nice. Besides, I've got a feeling we'll see each other a lot more.
All the pumpkins here have transformed.
Don't get too close.
This doesn't bode well.
The widespread appearance of these things seems to coincide with the incident at the stone chamber.
Huh? Is it saying something?
Yes.
It said, "Our Lord will fulfill our wish." Also, our blood-red Lord lies buried here.
Blood red?
Master?
A symbol of Hexa. Could it be Belmoon? Creator of the Shadow Knights? A name I've not heard in a long time. These events are connected to Belmorn, the king of ancient Hexa.
The Knights of Dawn defeated the king of Hexa and the evil god Kazaka 150 years ago, didn't they? That ancient kingdom lies in ruin, leagues from here. Why would something of Hexa be here in Serendia?
I agree. We should not take this lightly. I shall consult Freyro in Glish.
I'll rendezvous with our society contact, then make my way to Coronda Ridge.
Make certain you do, Orwin. You're the only one who can verify the power of the relic.
Eden, don't underestimate the dangers of Coronda Ridge. Make sure you bring Yaz along to protect you. You'll protect each other.
Yaz, honestly, is that necessary? I'd rather fight Belmorn alone, blindfolded even.
Huh? Who needs protecting? I don't want to fight Belmorn. I'll just go with you, Orwin. Oh, hey, Orwin! Where are you going? Wait for me!
So, adventurer, what is it that brings you all the way to Serendia? Ah, the Golden Lion of Serendia. He's not someone you should overlook. I sense a peculiar energy here, not unlike your black spirit. Please tread with caution. It's still somehow different. I trust you to take care of yourself, but never let the black spirit take over.
grow taller just by eating honey.
Belmore, Monarch of Darkness and founder of the Shadow Knights. Impeccable timing. Right after the incident at the Stone Chamber.
Yes, there's likely some connection, but I can't say for certain. Right now, finding a solution takes precedence over pinpointing the cause.
I don't disagree. So, Master Alustin has gone to meet with Freyro.
Indeed. Meanwhile, I'm headed to Coronda Ridge.
Yummy bread.
Please look after Yaz.
Arthur, Fluffy, hey! That's
So
my
I'm stuck
bread.
with her. I'd rather head to Calpheon.
Oh,
Or even
my.
fight Belmore myself.
This one.
Funny. That's exactly what Eden said.
Look, why don't we just switch missions and... Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
Ah, we meet again. Alst, this is the adventure I spoke of. Now I really must get going. Bye!
Hold on. There she goes. So, you know Orwin? I've heard a bit about you. Why do you ask? Oh, you're searching for a man in black robes. Not me, I'm afraid. Just a similar fashion sense, I suppose. Still wary of me. Not sure how I can put your mind at ease. Would you like me to turn out my pockets? See? Nothing. Not even enough coin to buy something as expensive as a black stone. That reminds me, since you're acquainted with Orwin, you must know her shy friend as well, no? On the off chance you're good with children, I'll happily pay... Hey! Where are you going? I didn't even tell you how much I'll pay!
though I did expect you much sooner. As today's a special day, I will let it pass. Adventurer, your timing couldn't have been better. It's starting soon. Such a rare occurrence, you should count yourself lucky that you'll be present for it. Come now, I do not wish to miss a single moment of him. Such trifling matters can certainly wait. What could warrant missing our Grand Chamberlain's charming speech? Now don't give me that look. I know you've no such spectacles of grandeur in a backwater cesspool like Velia. Of course, he is my betrothed after all. He is also one of the country's highest officials. If I pulled him away from his duty every time I wished to see him, the nation of Serendia would all but collapse from his absence. We must be responsible with the lives he and I will one day rule over together. Now let's get going, adventurer. Do hurry, will you? Your memory loss is no excuse to make a lady like myself lead the way. Now go on.
There's not a soul in Serendia who's tougher than me. War's done and dusted. So what are we training for, eh?
Harry, was it? Huh? Rumor has it you're the strongest one here.
Oh, bloody hell. Grand Chamberlain.
No, it's fine. Give me a show of that strength. If you can best me, I'll make you wealthy beyond imagination.
Ha! You certain, my lord? Got your word on that? All right, then. Don't blink now, lads! It'll be rags to riches in a flash for me, eh?
Huh. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be an inspection today?
Now show me what you're made of.
Don't mind if I do.
Is that all?
Blast. My hand just slipped. What the?
You lack proper fundamentals. Train harder.
Yes, my lord.
Proud sons of Serendia. Yes, war may be behind us for now. But to our west, we have imps, while Fogans and Nagas have surrounded Klish. Orcs, bloody monastery zealots, and Viragi bandits yet breathe down our necks. Will you stand by and let these monsters threaten the safety of your wives and children?
No, sir!
Do not forget, Calpheon is our overlord. They are not our ally. In the south, Baron Alfonso Rundi has his blade pointing menacingly at us. Once we topple him, our true battle shall finally begin. When the time comes, our country's heroes will be rewarded with fortune and glory. So train hard, overcome your fears, and prepare to make our enemies kneel before us. The glory and splendor of Serendia rests upon your very shoulders. Who is with me?
Oh, my Jordine. You bear the burden of a billion lesser men. My hunky Giga Jord.
Wow, Australia!
I am relieved to know we have such well-trained forces in Serendia. It's all because of Sir Jordine, my betrothed. How did he manage to gather such a formidable force? I am proud, but cannot shake this lingering fear. What if Calpheon orders their disbandment? Does your memory loss include the history of the entire world? Fine. As a sophisticated lady of Serendia, I shall explain it to you. Listen well. You are aware of how precious blackstones are, yes? Around a decade ago, blackstones were discovered in the western part of Serendia. When word reached Calpheon, they dissolved our alliance and declared war. Of course, they gave countless reasons. But with a decade-long history of warring over blackstones in the desert, the facade was hardly necessary. We resisted as best we could, but that was a war we simply could not win. To my utter shame, I, the once proud princess of Serendia, was taken hostage. My brave and gallant savior was none other than our esteemed Jordine Ducasse. Shortly thereafter, my father surrendered and faced the war tribunal in Calpheon. My father, the original king of this land, is now but the Duke of Serendia. The regrettable result of bending the knee to our Calpheonian conquerors. You see, my mother, the former queen, was a princess of Calpheon's Seric royal family. This allowed my father to maintain power in Serendia, even if only as its duke. The great irony is that Calpheon now has no throne, no king at all. However, However, production cannot keep up with their demand, and Calphion is still pressuring us to produce more. That's why I hired that rogue Eden to travel to even the most remote corners of the mountains in search of black crystals. Consider it a gift for my beloved Serendia's future Duke. Your glazed-over eyes tell me you still fail to grasp my meaning. Though I may be the Duke's youngest daughter, my brothers were kind enough to pass from this world and leave me as sole heir. So, when Sir Jordine takes my hand in marriage, we will become the rulers of this land. Understand now? Why am I even telling you all this? When we first met, your stench was so foul, I needed to stand upwind. Anyway, let's go and meet Sir Jordine. He's a busy man. We may not get the chance later on. Go on, hurry. Wait, Father is with him. I wonder what they're discussing.
Grand Chamberlain, are you certain of this? I fear this may spell the end of Serendia. I am aware you had your share of hardships in the war, but it pales in comparison to what they did to me.
The die has been cast, Your Grace.
Do you truly believe them blind?
Your Grace, the pieces are nearly all in place. The final piece is justification.
They will realize what we're doing.
I am aware. I assure you, Your Grace, I will proceed with even greater caution now.
I only wish for you and Jarrett to be happy.
Your Grace, Serendia is being exploited. Who could find happiness in such a state? Rest assured, Your Grace, I will see it done. And you may come in, my lady. I recall you were to introduce me to someone today.
Oh, Sir Jordine, you knew. I merely wished not to disturb you. Oh, Sir Jord...
It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Jordine Ducasse, Grand Chamberlain of Serendia. I've heard much of your adventures from Lady Jarrett. I hear you are an exceptionally skilled individual. Though you have lost all memory of your past, your demeanor tells me you are Calphionian. Though I loathe Calphion to my core, you have done much for the good of Serendia. And so, I offer this proposal. Will you lend your strength to Serendia?
What? Why are you hesitating? Answer quickly, this is a golden opportunity. What are you doing? Answer him at once. This is not a chance that should be missed.
I have high expectations for you. And of course, I will return the favor any way I can. treasures, rank, honor, you name it. Anything in return for your aid to Serendia. The woman who wrought chaos upon Medea? Why? That's a tale from some time ago. I will contact you soon with your task. If that is all, please excuse me. The Serendian court will soon be in session. I have preparations to make.
Well, that was not what I expected. I thought he'd be more enthusiastic about you. Clearly, greater fanfare was required on my part. Maybe I'll hire the Oyun statue jesters next time. Just don't forget that you're the first one I've ever recommended to Sir Jordine, understood? Seems like you've yet to be given any orders, so... Ah, it's your first time in Heidel, isn't it? I have a place I'd like you to see.
Territory.
Hello there, I'm Laura. Oh, Lady Jarrett. Thank you for your generous contributions to the orphanage. Clementina asked me to thank you for her. Lucas and Jean also wanted to send along their sincere gratitude.
There's no need to thank me at every opportunity. These are the sort of advantages that come with my friendship.
Greetings, adventurer. Just the one I was looking for. Could you lend me a hand? So you're a friend of Lady Jarrett. Pleasure's all mine. Name's Laura. I look forward to doing business with you. Greetings, adventurer. Just the one I was looking for. Could you lend me a hand? As this is our first meeting, and you being a friend of Lady Jarrett's, here's some potions on the house. I'm sure you'll be back once you test their efficacy for yourself. Potions are a shy specialty. Oh, and all the profits from potion sales go straight to the Glitch Orphanage. So shop till you drop.
Laura, there's no need to go to such lengths. Surely a single potion sample will be more profitable.
Greetings, adventurer. Just the one I was looking for. Could you lend me a hand?
Indeed. Your shop is held in high esteem for a reason. I'm off then. Send my regards to the children. Heidel must seem worlds apart from the quaint simplicity of Velia. I do admit it feels quite different to me today as well, truth be told. This city I tread each day was beginning to lose its charm. However, it somehow takes on new life with you at my side. Well, it's about time to seek out some work that needs doing. A competent hand always leads with action.
Greetings, adventurer. Just the one I was looking for. Could you lend me a hand? Do you see these trembling children? Whatever they witnessed last night, it's left them terrified. They just shake with fear. Won't say a word to me, no matter what. If we can warm them up a bit, maybe they'll talk. How about it? Clothes would be wonderful, but costly. Firewood should do the trick. Would you be so kind as to chop some firewood for these poor children? Yes, you know, lumbering? You just need an axe to fell the trees. Would you be so kind as to chop some firewood for these poor children? kind as to chop some firewood for these poor children? Wow! Thanks, adventurer! There you go! How's that, children? Warmer?
Yes. I feel a bit better. I snuck into Idle Castle, and there were ghosts. So many ghosts.
What? Ghosts? Nonsense. There's no such thing. Thank you for your kindness, adventurer. The leftover firewood will come in handy on cold days.
What? Ghosts? Children are so much fun. I knew I could count on you. Here. A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. One must stay diligent to maintain control. Well, why not take a walk around Heidel? There's bound to be citizens in need of aid. A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. One must stay diligent to maintain control. I suppose you don't know the city well enough yet. Where shall we start? A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. Yes, a great idea. You will always find something to do there. A city has a way of running amok. Yes, a great idea. You will always find something to do there. A city has a way of running amok if its leadership... Yes, good idea. A city has a way of running a...
Hey, you there! Over here! You're the one! I can feel it! The inspiration, it's welling up inside of me. But what is it that I still lack? You! You! You've got to be my muse! Please! You're the key to my artistic enlightenment. Maybe. Just do me this small favor. Shout out loudly. Peanut butter jelly time! Please, I beg of you. This is of utmost importance. Inspiration is slipping away. Go on now. Peanut butter jelly time! Just do me this small favor. Shout out loudly. Peanut butter jelly time! Ah! Ah! There it is! I feel it! The rumbling of the crowd! Ah! Ah! There it is! I feel it! The rumbling of the crowd! Yes! Yes! This is it! This delicate feeling! The sensation of everyone's eyes on me! Thank you! You are most helpful!
A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slack. Yes, a great idea. You will always find something. A city has a way...
Give it to me!
Things aren't going quite as planned.
Seems we might need to try a different approach. Oh, aren't you the adventurer accompanying Lady Jarette? Can I ask a favor of you? But new trends are all... things aren't going quite as planned. Seems we might... Oh, aren't you the adventurer accompanying Lady Jarette? Can I ask a favor of you? I've been a trade manager for quite some time, so I know how things get around here. But new trends are always on the horizon, and one must keep abreast of what's currently popular. That said, I don't have the time to see for myself, but if you could investigate the matter on my behalf... things aren't going quite as planned. Seems we might need to try a different approach. Try speaking with Player, the Central Market Director. Tekthon, the blacksmith, and Dora Fonti, the jeweler, are also quite well informed. They will likely have the information I seek. Thanks again for doing this for me. Things aren't going quite as planned.
You can entrust your goods without worry, since it's an official trade zone approved by the head of the Merchant Guild. What's trending these days? Well, the increase in taxes did lower interest in luxury items. Though, with that said, fan flamingo plumes are always in high demand. You won't lose out if you trade through me. Hand it over!
Friends, people must have caught wind of the imp.
This belongs to us now.
Gemstones are not something to be bargained with. What I deal in is not luxury, but necessity. Those who seek to protect themselves come to me. I did have a spike in sales recently. Even Sir Jourdain himself made some purchases. Perhaps he intends to distribute them among his soldiers. The gemstones I carry are all worth their value. If you spend a lot of time on your feet, try a gemstone that makes you lighter. You came to see me. I guess you're pretty good at sensing where the money's at. Is that so? What interesting rumors. Well, I know exactly what to do now. You did a great job. I like the way you work. A merchant should enjoy large crowds. Don't get on.
A city has a way of running amok if its leadership slacks off. Your work is impeccable. You're growing on me, you know that? With a bit of refinement, I'd almost believe you a citizen of Heidel. You've pleased me somewhat, but you should still put in greater effort. Do as I ask, and you'll become one of us in no time. That reminds me. Sir Jordine briefly mentioned that there's trouble brewing at Elder Farm. Helping out with small city affairs is well and good, but solving a major problem would hasten his approval of you. Let's hurry. Elder Farm is located south of Heidel, just beyond the Demi River.
Welcome. I'm Coco, Pierre's daughter. How can I... Oh. Lady Jurette.